Hello and welcome to this review of MD 2020 Dragon Fruit. Okay, Mogen David, fortified wines, value price wines, if you want to call them, were introduced in 1968. Now it's part of the wine group. It's been part of the wine group since 1984. Mogen David, you see that at all the grocery stores. The Concord Grape, the Blackberry, the Pomegranate, etc. Kosher, and then the specialized kosher for Passover. And then they came out with the super strong, the Mogen David 2020. Like I said, 1968. 20-ounce bottle, no longer 20-ounce bottle. It's 25.4 ounce. 20% alcohol. Now it's down to 13%. But as you know, some of these wine and liquor brands have ABV levels which vary area to area. So you could perhaps stumble across a 17% Wild Irish Rose from a competing company. Will have 13 and 17% variance. There may be a 20% MD still around in some states. But anyway, there's the Dragon Fruit grape wine with natural flavors, so it's naturally flavored with certified colors. Food coloring certified by the U.S. government as being safe for human consumption. All right, red number 40, obviously. Maybe some yellow number 5. Bottled by the 2020 Wine Company, Westfield, New York. Well, it's the wine group, believe me. Not sold in this parish. I bought this in Jefferson Parish at Star, the famous Star convenience store, gas station, and packed to the gills beer, wine, and liquor store with great prices usually. $3.99 for this full-size wine bottle. So the wine group, what happened was Coca-Cola actually acquired Mogen David, I think in 1972. They were trying to get into the liquor business and wine business. But after about 12 years, they weren't too thrilled with the performance, and they decided to spin it off into its own company unrelated to Coca-Cola, which became the wine group. Much like PepsiCo, you remember, spun off some of their restaurant chains into Yum, Y-U-M apostrophe, Yum brands. Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and some others. Yum brands. But if you go to those restaurants, you'll notice they only have Pepsi products. All right. It's part of their spin-off agreement, I guess. Business structure agreement. Anyway, well, it's translucent red, kind of a bright, almost pink red as the light shining through it. But it's red, just standard red, like Crayola red. Got some alcohol legs because some states would sell this as a liquor. Louisiana, no. Wine. Well, we don't have strict liquor laws. Most parishes allow liquor sales at gas stations, convenience stores, and grocery stores. But it does have alcohol legs like a liquor. And it may be fortified with brandy for all I know. A lot of these 13, 14, and up to 18% wines. There are 18% wines you can buy, like for instance, Taylor, Marsala, Port, and I believe some of the sherries are 18%. Be careful. I wouldn't even pour this much. Could be a mistake. It's fruity like a punch. And that's what these wines are created to be. Like fruit punch. Something you might get at a wedding. Inexpensive drink, whether it's beer-based, liquor-based, or wine-based. Same principle. And people say it's bum wine and all. Well, I mean, I guess however you want to frame it, it's just inexpensive convenience store wine that a lot of people obviously like to drink because the sales are very good for these products. I suppose there's an underlying wine. Red grape, says red grape wine. It says grape wine, sorry. Could be white and red. The coloring's coming from the dye, the food coloring. But it isn't really that different than the beer-based punch type, like Steel Reserve Alloy Series or Smirnoff Iced Smash. So let's go. But it doesn't smell bad. If you like fruit punch, I'm not really somebody that drinks fruit punch, but if I'm at a wedding or some, like an installation banquet or whatever, yeah, I'll drink it. That's what it tastes like. There's a little alcohol sting throughout the flavor, like running along. This is not harsh. Look, the wine, the liquor, the beer that they're using for these products, they basically bring them down to where they're clear, odorless, colorless. Much like vodka. They want them to be neutral. They want it to be a neutral wine, neutral grain, neutral, grain spirits or liquor. Or, well, it could be vodka, rum, brandy, beer. Because they want the flavoring to come from the flavorings. In this case, dragon fruit. So they create the base and they build upon that. Seems like a pretty good idea if that's what you're aiming for. They all come out around the same as far as taste. There's some slight differences, but they have a generalized flavor. So people will shy away from the wine because of the headache issue. They say if they drink wine, it gives them a nasty headache. And it says does contain sulfites, which the wine has that. So, but then you could do the beer and it may not give you the headache, or you could do the vodka based, like from Absolute. Was it Cocktails out there in San Diego? They're everywhere. So this is like the original, though, like one of the originals. I guess one of the true originals would go back to the 1930s. The Champagne, which is the flavored strong beer. Try to mimic champagne. Champagne. So this is not something new, but yeah, it's over 50 years for the Mogen David 2020. It's fine. Like I say, I got a fridge full of beer, and it's not flavored beer, but I have some wines that I'm about to crack open in the next month or two, and they're not flavored. But I used to like laugh, ridicule, diminish, denigrate this type of product, whatever the source, beer, wine, or liquor. But I didn't really understand it. I didn't understand the concept behind it. Now I do much better, and so I'm not going to ridicule something that's popular, that doesn't taste bad, that people enjoy. And spill a little bit. No, it's not fair to do that. It's been on the market as long as I have been on the market, and in my life, I was born the same year as Mogen David. It's fine. I would score this. I guess you say score it according to style. I am flavored, stronger type wine. Yeah, it's an A minus, 90 out of 100. I guess there's nothing wrong with it. So got its unique medicine bottle shape. Interesting medicine bottle, much like those the ones from England. There's a St. Peter's, I think. We don't get them anymore, but they were a medicine bottle shaped like this. So, all right, laissez-les bon temps relais, flavor of wine. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.